of an outline in terms of what I'm going to try to cover today. One, I'm going to talk to you about, of course, a few of the works inside the room. And I hope that we can handle this as a walk and talk. And what I'll do is I'm going to start, I have an outline in terms of where I want to go to kind of share with you about some of the works here in this space. And I'm going to walk into that space and talk to you about it and talk to you about the layers and information that's embedded within it. And then I'm going to walk into another space and do the same thing and walk us around the room. But before I do that, I would love to share with you the foundation of the show, why it's called Kitchen Talk. It's called Kitchen Talk because it goes all the way back to my childhood and one of my earliest memories. And one of my earliest memories was Sunday morning in my household. I remember as a little child, laying in the bed, and I remember sleeping, and I remember waking up to the smell of bacon in the house. Now, for the audience of vegetarians, I'm sorry. Bacon is good. But I remember the smell of bacon in the house, and my mom would be preparing breakfast before we went to church on Sunday. Growing up in New Orleans, I was Catholic, and I went to a Catholic schools. I was an altar boy for several years and so forth, and so I was totally steeped in that whole world. But another thing that my mom would do when she'd be in the kitchen and she'd be preparing the food, she would sing. And that was so beautiful to hear the melody of my mom's voice echoing through the house. And as her voice, and it seemed like her sounds were trailing right on the smells of the aroma that would wake me up. And one thing that I always loved about people is being able to see a person in their raw moment. I want to see you when you're not worried about anybody looking at you, just being you. And so what I would do is I would get out of bed and I would ease through the house and I would work my way through and I'd get in the kitchen and I would peek around the corner just enough to see her in her raw moment. And sometimes I would hear my mama, she would say, I'm free, praise the Lord, I'm free, no longer bound, no more chains holding me, my soul is resting, and it's a blessing indeed, praise the Lord, hallelujah, I'm free. My mom would sacrifice for the family because she was denied an education that I was able to be afforded as a child. And she gave all those things to us as my siblings that gave us the ability to get an education because she said the education is going to open doors for your son. It's going to create a new world for your son. The education is going to be able to bring you to places that I was unable to go to. So my mom would sing, and I didn't fully understand as a child in terms of what she was saying and why she was singing it. But as I look back upon that time, I've been able to see, to be able to deeper understand the depth of that song when she talked about that I'm free, and praise the Lord, I'm free, no longer bound. She was speaking of that, the fact that my mother, grandmother, the great-grandmother, those people who were incarcerated, those people who were used to build this land, those people who cooked the food, who built the buildings, those people who raised the children, raised them on their pit. That's the stuff that I remember when my mom was singing that was embedded in the song, that she didn't sing those lyrics, but I understood the depth of what she was saying. I call it Kitchen Talk because not only was that space where my mom would sing those songs and cook that wonderful food, it was a space where she would invite different people who would come to the house and they would be there and her sisters, and conversations would happen, stories would be told, lives would be told, all kinds of things would happen inside of the kitchen space. Every time a person come into the house, they would come in and they'll break bread and eat food. My mom would want to feed them. Not only did she feed them food in terms of nourishing their bodies, it was a feeding of your soul because people left out there, they wanted to come back again. Oh, I just love your mother. Oh, I just love your house. Oh, y'all so crazy. And those are the stories that were heard. And so I call it Kitchen Talk because I want us to suspend our imagination, and I want to believe you believe that you're no longer standing in the Islander gallery, but you're standing right now in my kitchen. And so when you see the works is by me pulling back the veil and pulling back all the curtains, and I want to have a talk with you about the story that we all share. It just happened to be through my lens. So let's walk.